Okay, so what is going on YouTube? This is the Keyblade QB trotting back out onto the field with another episode of our Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke. Sorry about that. But remember, if you guys are a part of the Keyblade team, please go down and leave a like, comment, subscription, and let me know how I'm doing. Let me know the good, bad, it doesn't matter. Your feedback is always amazing. So, anyway, you guys just saw a grinding montage, and let's give you a quick party recap. So, for those of you who watched it, you saw that we only trained Gravedigger, Muddy, and Cloud. And the main reason for that was because Steven really is a very, very low level. So I'm not going to waste time grinding him up right now. Mainly what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch train and things like that, and hopefully he'll get up as we go along. So first we have Gravedigger here, the Nido King, who is level 37. He's rocking Focus Energy, Double Kick, Poison Sting, and Thrash. And his stats, I mean, they're decent all around. They're not terrible, but they're not the best. Next up, as you guys saw, our Muddy evolved into a Swampert. So Muddy is a level 38, rocking Water Pulse, Mud Shot, Water Pulse, Mud Shot, Mud Slap, and Water Gun. And I believe that it's still, I don't know what that would be. I think Mud Shot is still physical, so his physical attack is through the roof, honestly. 113 is very, very good at level 38. So, however, you know, his special attack isn't that great, so Water Pulse isn't that great. But his defense and special defense are great too. His speed is okay. So, we'll see what we can do with him. Soprano, don't worry. Flash, HM Slave, whatever. Next we have Cloud, level 38, the Sceptile, whose speed is through the roof. His attack is okay. His special attack is very good, actually. And everything else is okay. His defense is not that great. But, oh, sorry about that. But he's rocking Fury Cutter, Pursuit, Cut, and Leaf Blade. So that's not too bad. And then we got Steven over here, the level 26 Matang, who we are going to try to train up because I really, really like him and I want him. But, I mean, it's just really tough to grind, so we'll see. He's only got Takedown and Scary Face, so that's not that great. And finally, we have another HM Slave, Mine, who I really do kind of want to train up, but I don't at the same time because we already have Swampert, the main water, so we'll see what we want to do with him. But as of right now, he's an HM Slave as well. So anyway, we got this going on here, and next, what we are going to do is we are going to... Wait, did I not... Oh, you know... Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. Well, I'm apparently very, very stupid because apparently I forgot to go through the Safari Zone and get all that taken care of. So, I'm going to go do the Safari Zone. I'm going to speed all the way through it just because... Not Vermilion. Vermilion is not where I want to go. Mainly because, I mean, if you guys have played a Pokemon game before, you know Safari Zone. Basically, I need to go through it, get the Gold Teeth, and I need to get the Surf HM. And the Gold Teeth will get me Strength, and, well, we all know Surf will allow me to surf on things. So, I do believe, however, that we have already gotten our encounter here, because I think we got it right before Koga's Gym. So, I'm just going to speed through this real quickly. Should not take a lot of time at all if I can remember where I'm going. Wow, I'm using up a lot of steps already. I don't think I'm going to make it this time around, which upsets me. And we're going to get an encounter. Oh, oh no, crap. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Don't catch. Great. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is, like I said, I believe that we already got an encounter here. So that really upsets me because I think we didn't catch it anyway. So I'm going to go through and see what happens. I'm going to go through my old videos and see if we have already gotten an encounter here. And if we have, then I will... Wow, there's not a chance that we are making it through here. But if we've already caught it, I mean, had an attempt at an encounter here, then I'll just release Combuskin and everything will be okay. If not, well... I think you all know we just found a new party member, which would really make me happy if we didn't already get an encounter, but I do believe that we did. So, ooh, Steel Wing, that's not a bad move. Protein. Nope, don't really want that. I apologize for the lapse in uploads. I've just had a lot going through my mind these past couple of days, so... Okay, I have to be very precise with this. I'm not going to make it. I can only get one, I think. There's the gold teeth. Can I make it? 58 steps. I should be okay to make it. But yeah, like I said, I've got a lot going on. I've had a lot going on in my life these past couple of days. And so, you know, I don't really want to throw my issues and problems out on you guys, but that's mainly why there hasn't been any uploads. But we're back now. I'm all good to go, and we will just be having a good time here. I've actually, the last couple of days, I've been getting more into anime because, as I think I've mentioned before, I'm not big into anime. The extent of anime that I've watched is Yu-Gi-Oh! If you can consider that anime, Pokemon if you can consider that anime, and a show called Sword Art Online, which is one of my favorite, actually it is my favorite anime ever, just because I love how it's not, like, it's not anime, like, it's, I don't know how to explain it, there's just something about it that I like better than normal anime, so that would be why, but, I mean, I'm open to anime, let's just put it that way. I will watch anime and decide for myself how I feel about it, and one of my buddies, Master Poke, as you guys know him, he introduced me to a show called Full Metal Alchemist, which I am loving. It is a great show, very well written, and it's amazing. I'm about 28 episodes in, if you can believe that, in the past, like, not even a week. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it, and if you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out, because it is a very, very good show. Now, I'm going to go through here and try to remember what I have to do. It's been a very, very long time since I've played this before, and since I've had to do this whole thing, so we'll see how long it takes me, because it's going to take me a long time. So I'm just going to speed through a lot of this, run through it, you know, whatever, because I honestly don't remember where I'm going, and so we could be here for a while, and I really do, like I said, I don't think I mentioned this, but this may be a longer episode, because I really do want to get Silphco and Sabrina out of the way, so expect a long episode. If you enjoy that, great, then we're going to have a good time, and if you don't, I apologize. I just really want to get done with this part of it, because I really want to keep these episodes rolling and always make progression. So that's what's going to happen, and I mean, we'll see what happens, but I really just do want to get through all of this, because we've gone, I think this is like episode 13 or 14, or it may even be more than that, and I just really want to, okay, that scares me, I really just want to get all this going, so yeah, that's how it's gonna go. But anyway, we need to find someone to switch into, because a Calm Mind and Gardevoir, okay, that scares me a lot. I'm just going to mudshot you and get you out of the way before you can do anything to me, because I really just, I don't want that. I don't want to take anything from a Calm Mind and Gardevoir. So we're going to battle this guy, of course. He's going to want to battle. There are so many battles in all of this. I never really knew how I felt about the hideouts of these teams. Like, you've got, you know, Team Magma, Team Aqua, and you've got the stuff that goes on with, like, the Slowpoke well and stuff like that in Gen 2, and I mean, I enjoy it. It's just part of me thinks it's just too much. Like, as a kid, I'll tell you what, as a kid, it took me forever to get through these hideouts, because it's just like, I have no idea where to go. Oh, come on, don't sing me. But yeah, so, I mean, I can do it now pretty decently, but I used to just not know what the heck I was doing, and of course, thanks. Lovely, that's amazing. That's fine, I'll just water gun you. I'll tell you what, I really like Swampert. As you guys know, my favorite Pokemon is Blaziken, but Swampert's a great Pokemon, and honestly, I like Sceptile too. I feel like Sceptile sometimes gets left in the back, because everyone knows who Blaziken is, whether they love him or they hate him. And you've got Swampert, who, is just all around very, very good Pokemon. And then you've got Sceptile there, who actually is a very good Pokemon as well. It's just he doesn't get the kind of credit he deserves, because I'll tell you what, Gen 3 starters are power. If you look through all of the starters, I mean, you've got some very, very good ones. I mean, in Gen 1, that's probably the one that rivals it, because you've got Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. It's just, no one has a 3 set of starting Pokemon that are seen more than Gen 3. I mean, if Blaziken wasn't banned to Ubers, you'd see Blaziken a lot. You see Swampert a lot. Sceptile, even getting the Mega, you don't see a lot of, which kind of not really upsets me, but it's like, okay, I feel like he should get a lot more attention than he does, but whatever. Another one with a decent starting 3 would be Gen 6, because everyone knows how great Greninja is. And then Fennekin is okay. Well, I guess it would be a Delphox is okay, but he's just not the greatest. And then you've got Chestnut, who, if you're playing UU, I believe it's UU. If you're playing UU, you'll see it quite a bit, but you just don't have that 3 solid like you've got in Gen 3. And some people will argue Gen 1, because Charizard's just money. Blastoise is amazing, and even what's his name? Even Venusaur is decent. I mean, he's probably the least loved out of all the Gen 1 starters, but he's still a decent Pokemon. So, I mean, overall, I can't say there's a generation of starters that I dislike. Gen 1, obviously, as I said, I love, because, I mean, one, it's nostalgia. I mean, it's who I started with. Charizard was my first start. Well, Charmander was the first starter I ever got in a Pokemon game. But, I mean, Gen 1's decent. Gen 2, well, especially since they added the Sheer Force for Alligator. That's definitely a step up in that tier, because, I mean, honestly, yeah, that tier is okay, but you never really see any of the starters in battle in Gen 2, except for who is it? Except for really for Alligator now. Even I am using for Alligator, and him with Sheer Force, Life Orb. Oh gosh, a D-dancing Sheer Force, Life Orbed for Alligator, just through the roof. It's amazing. I love it. But you've got that. Gen 3, we've talked about. I really enjoy. Gen 4. I am really blanking on Gen 4. Gen 4 would be Piplup, Turtwig, and Piplup, Tortwig, however you say it. It evolves into Torterra. And who is the third? Tepig? Yeah, Tepig. I believe Tepig is Gen 4. Gen 5, you've got... Ooh, Muddy Water. No, that's not the name. I do enjoy Muddy Water, though. But anyway, Gen 4, Gen 5 is Snivy, Oshawott, and Chimchar. And Gen 4 and Gen 5 I was never really that associated with, because that was around the time where I didn't play Pokemon very often. But, I mean, they're not bad. I mean, Contrary Superior can do work, especially with Leaf Storm. But, I mean, overall, they're all okay. I have no issues with any of them. They're just not really my favorite overall. Stop battling me! Okay, this may be a very long episode, and I apologize for that, but I just... I'm gonna want to do a lot of things this episode, and I can't really do that when... I've got all these battles that I have to do. But on the upside, we are getting some levels, so that's not bad at all. But we'll see what happens. I obviously don't want to make it like an hour-long episode. That just wouldn't be fun. But, I mean, if I make it a 40-minute episode, I don't think that would be too bad, just because we're getting close. I was thinking about this the other day. We only have a couple more encounters that we're going to get. And I'll tell you what, we need encounters like crazy. I mean, take a look at our team. We've got 4 viable Pokemon right now. And that's all. None in the PC, nothing. We have lost way too many Pokemon in this Nuzlocke. This is a great way to start off my YouTube career, I'll tell you what. I mean, if I make it through this Nuzlocke, I'll be very happy. But a little bit of trivia about me, actually. I have never completed a Nuzlocke before. I started one or two, but overall, I just didn't. I didn't have the time to do it. But now I have the motivation and the time to do it, and that's what I enjoy because I definitely love the whole Nuzlocke aspect of it. I was actually talking about this with Master Poke the other day. We were talking about how we believe that they should institute a Nuzlocke format into the actual game. Because if they did that, then we wouldn't have to do these Nuzlockes and keep track of everything and stuff like that. They could actually put in, oh, okay, this is your first encounter, and you can either catch it or you're not going to be able to catch anyone else for the rest of the time you're on this route. Now, I understand that would not leave very much chance for, like, you know, Dupe's Claws. You can either catch it or you can't. It's up to you. Or Species Claws, or things like that. Like, when people put their own little quirks into a Nuzlocke, it might not be possible for them to do it. So I guess that's a little bit of why I could see them never putting in a Nuzlocke format. But, I mean, I can see the advantages and the disadvantages. I actually don't know whether or not Nintendo really approves of Nuzlockes, because I could see them saying, oh yeah, you've taken our game and just changed it completely, and we don't like that. So it's totally up to them, but we'll see what happens. So we're making our way here. Muddy is not hitting his. Okay, we're gonna need to heal up because Muddy does not want to seem to hit his stupid Muddy Waters, which kind of upsets me because he's not hitting anything at all. So we're just gonna hope this one hits, and it does. So that down goes the Arbok. Thank you, that was amazing. The reason I actually trained my Pokemon up to level 38 was because I knew this was coming, and I didn't want to, because as you can see, I mean, Muddy's already gained a lot of levels from it, and everything like that, so I didn't want to end up being over-leveled. So that's why I ended up just going to 38. Muddy needs a Hyper Potion just so that we can get back down to the stupid. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Okay, well, we're going to get Muddy all healed up. We're going to get all of them all healed up. And then we're going to hopefully take on the final part of this, which I haven't even found the card key yet, so that kind of upsets me. Because we got to get the card key so we can open up all the doors. And then we've got even more doors and more things and more places that we can go. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys have the same view on this as me, but I just don't enjoy having to just go through this long, never-ending seeming maze to find a stupid card key. But I'm trying to remember where I need to go. No, but this is Focus Punch. Probably won't use that because, well, isn't that the one that you have to wait a turn, and if you get hit, then you quote-unquote lose your focus and then you can't hit it? That really sucks. I really don't like that. So, that's just a attack that I would never use. Also, another one that I never use is Dynamic Punch. Because Dynamic Punch hits 50% of the time. Okay, so obviously down here is not where we need to go. Been there, been there, been there. Okay, so let's figure out. Stop it. Stop it, speed up button. So let's see where we need to go now. Maybe through here? Have we been here before? Doesn't look like we have, and you want to battle me again. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's real amazing. Okay, we are getting you out as soon as possible, Steven. Because I do not want you to catch. I mean, that Stomp wouldn't have done much, but still. I'm trying to think. Do people usually run Choice Band on Rapidash? I don't know. But Rapidash is a very, very good Pokemon. I actually was taking a look today because I really had nothing better to do. I was taking a look at the top stats of all the Pokemon, and it just blew my mind on some of them. Like the fact that I mean, I knew Slacking was one of the most powerful Pokemon, and that's why they gave him Truant, because without Truant, Slacking could really do some damage. So that I could see why they did that. Dragonite, however, I did not know was the highest pseudo-legendary Pokemon. And that was interesting because, I mean, yeah, Dragonite's good, but he's never one that you see competitively that's a pseudo. Actually, the only two that I can think of that you really see very... nope. You see Salamence, you see Metagross, you see Dragonite, and you see... No, you don't see Dragonite. You see Metagross, Salamence, Tyranitar, and that's about it, really. You don't really see that many. Okay, you're gonna miss Steven. Well, you're done. Cloud's gonna go out. So, I mean, that makes me wonder why Dragonite isn't a viable competitive option. His stats are there. It's just, why did I go for a Pursuit? Wow. So, I mean, if anyone knows exactly why Dragonite isn't a viable option in competitive, please let me know. What tier is it in? What walls it completely? Things like that. That way I can just... Thank you. We found the card key. Alright, so now we can get to where we need to do a thing. I just need to remember where the thing is. Okay, no, I don't think we need to go that way. I think we need to maybe go this way. Maybe not. No, okay. Just kidding. That's not where we were supposed to go. Okay, let's see here. Where does this take me? Oh, I believe one of these is what we need to take. I just cannot remember for the life of me where we need to go. Which is going to be an issue because, well, we could wander around this endless maze for about 2 years. Yes, because that's exactly how long you could be stuck here. 2 years. That would suck. Just being lost in this building where you have no idea where to go or how to do anything you're supposed to do for 2 years. Oh, that would be terrible. But we don't have to, because if worse comes to worse, I will end the episode and go look it up. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh! I'm going to assume that the way that I have to go is at least in one of these places that we couldn't access before. And, ooh, does all this Abra know? Oh, well, we're not going to find out because Abra is frail. I forgot how frail Abra is. Which is why most people run a... Wow, why am I blanking? A Focus Sash on their Alakazams because they don't want it to get one-shot by anything because it can be one-shot by a lot of things. So that just wouldn't be fun for people. However... a lot of people also run Mega Alakazam, so it just depends on your preference. Is Mega Alakazam Ubers yet? It's a very, very, very good Pokemon, but I don't know if it's Ubers or anything. Okay, so let's go into here and see where this takes us. Okay, this takes us here. Let's go into here. Who's this? No, stop, help. Oh, you're not a team. I'm sorry. Who could teach Thunder Wave? Soprano. Well, we're not going to use Soprano. So, that's not who we're going to be doing some stuff and things with. Let's see, maybe this way? I believe he's just going to want to battle us, but if we can sneak by him, I think this might take us somewhere interesting. Yes. Alright, so what we need to do here is basically we need to defeat this guy because this guy will allow us to open the way here, and we get to a girl who will heal us, and that is amazing because we kind of need it. And actually, okay, you know what? No, we are not going to take on Sabrina's gym this episode because I just remembered something that we are going to have to do, and we have to take on Giovanni and things like that. So honestly, we may not even finish Silphco this episode, which will really upset me, but I mean, we're already 30 minutes almost into the recording, 25, and I really don't want to make it that long of an episode. So we'll see where we are at, and we'll go from there. So we're going to open the card key, we're going to come down here, and she is going to heal us, which is going to make me very, very, very happy. That's one thing that I do love that Pokemon always does. They always put that healer in here somewhere. and you'll be able to defeat them. I mean, not defeat them, wow. You'll be able to just take care of your Pokemon, make sure they're all happy, because hey, if your Pokemon happy, then life is going to be good, except for, you know, if you're using frustration, which I don't understand why anyone would run frustration on a Pokemon. Like, are you seriously going to attempt to be bad to your Pokemon? Like, is that what you're going to do? If that's what you're going to do, then you shouldn't have a Pokemon in the first place. So, yeah. That's why I really don't understand why frustration is a thing. But, I mean, I guess it's possible. Like, the bitter berries and crap like that, I think, will lower a Pokemon's happiness towards you, so I guess that's one way to do it. But still, I would hate it if my Pokemon hated me. I really would, because I mean, if I was gonna train Pokemon, I want them to like me. And Attract is probably the most broken move in the game, as I've said multiple times. Well, okay, Attract and Freezing stinks even more, because Freezing, you can't attack when you're frozen, but the worst part is the fact that there's really no chance of you to really do anything, which really upsets me. But I have no idea where we're going right now. Maybe we have to go. Yep. All right, guys. So you guys know what's about to happen. This is what I realize is in here. We are going to take on our rival. So, let's see what good old Poke has to say to us. What kept you, QB? Ha 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 ha! I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got any better. I'll tell you what, he is cocky. He is cocky as heck. But we're going to take him on, and I believe that we can beat him. So he's going to start off with a Fortress, level 37. And this is another reason why I'm very, very glad that I trained up my Pokemon, because if we had gone in there with what we had, I really don't think we would have been able to defeat him, and that would have really stunk. So we're going to go on to Muddy now, and I'm just going to Muddy Water. I think we should... Uh-oh. Okay. Please kill. Please kill. Doesn't. It's storing its energy. I'm going to go for another one. Hope it hits. Okay, good. Alright, so we don't have to worry about Fortress. Fortress has scared me ever since I've watched D King Nappy and Shady Penguin's Soul Link, because of the fact that I saw their Fortress go down to a... I saw a Fortress bide and take them down, and that really stunk. So I'm afraid of them. Everyone, I believe, is afraid of Pokemon like Weezing or Electrode, things like that, where you know they can get self-destruct, or even worse, Explosion. So that really stinks. But, I mean, you know, you just gotta watch out for them. But the worst Pokemon, the Lockender, is Wobbuffet. I hate Wobbuffet. It's terrible. Just because I don't know how the mechanic works, how the CPU chooses whether they're going to go for mirror code or counter or anything like that, but I just think it's kind of broken. But I mean, it works, so you can find your ways around it, so that's fine. So we've got Poke here going into Drowsy, and so we can go out to Cloud here, and he's going to use Pursuit, and we should be able to take him down pretty easily. The other thing that really scares me is the fact that Sabrina has level 43 as well, so that's the main thing that I'm scared about. I really wanted to train up my Pokemon to the point where I think we could handle them, and I think level 40s should be fine, and that's why I trained up to about 38. Okay, you're going to Poison Gas me. You are going to Poison Gas me. That is not fun. I should have gotten antidotes, but of course I didn't, because I'm dumb. Wow, we've really been... Oh, wow. Okay, so we've been doing this for about 30 minutes now, so I can't remember off the top of my head how much farther Giovanni is from Gary, but I think we should be able to make it this episode. It all depends, but we'll see what happens. He's gonna go out into Scizor. I'm gonna go out into Muddy and just Muddy Water him. I'm trying to, you know, right now I'm trying to channel my inner Giovanni, because everyone has seen the anime and everyone knows what Giovanni sounds like, so I gotta live up I gotta live up to Giovanni's voice, so I'll figure that out. It's probably gonna be terrible, as usual, but hey, you know what? It works, I guess, kind of a little bit. Not really, but still. Okay, so Scizor is gonna use Agility. What ability? I mean, not what ability. What moves is Scizor gonna use? Slash. Oh yeah, because that's gonna hurt me so much. And then we're just gonna Muddy Water him. Okay, so that's gonna end this one. I think this might be his last, actually. We're gonna gain 1,500. Wow, that would have been great experience to get on Steven. But we'll see what happens. He's about to use Golduck. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out into Steven. Remember where that you know what, no, I'll go back to the Pokemon Center so I don't have to worry about finding where that healer is. Okay, so we're gonna go out into Cloud, level 40. Wow, that's a decent ace. We gotta hope we one-shot here, because I feel like with the poison, Golduck could two-shot us, and that would not be fun. He's gonna use Confusion. That probably won't do too much to us. That still did a decent amount. And he's gonna poison us. Think we should be able to live this. We're gonna use Leaf Blade. Please kill, because I don't want to end up losing you. You are my favorite. Uh-oh, please don't kill. Please. No, don't do 18. Don't do 18, Poison. You're not toxic. Okay, you're gonna live on 4. Okay, so we're gonna go into our bag here, and we're gonna use a Hyper Potion, because I really do not want to lose Cloud. 1, because he's one of my favorite on the team, and 2, because he's one of the only Pokemon that we can use. So that really stinks. But anyway, he's going to go for a Confusion, and a Leaf Blade should take it out and end the battle for us, and we will win, and that'll be all well and good, and we'll be happy. And then we can go back to finding Giovanni, which will stink, but we'll figure it out. So that should be it. Steven's gonna grow to level 29. That always makes me happy. I just wanted to learn something other than Takedown. Like, come on, anything, Game Freak. He's supposed to be a pseudo. Come on.
Oh man! So are you ready for Boss Rocket?
Giovanni. You know, I always wondered, are Gary and Giovanni related?
Well, QB, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. QB, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya.
That's always been like Gary's catchphrase. Like he's always said smell ya. So we're going to heal up Cloud here, and then we are going to attempt to make it back to a Pokemon Center because we really need to. Okay, so that's floor 3 that we need to go to. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. And then we'll be all well and good, and we will be able to, I believe, the next room may actually even be Giovanni's. So I think we should be able to do that, and we should be able to get done with Giovanni so that we can at least get done with Silph and I don't have to worry about it anymore. And all we're going to have to do is take on Sabrina. So that'll be great. And I will love that because that'll be so much fun, us actually progressing and doing things. So let's go in here. That's where the person was. I swear. So he gave us a Lapras, and it's Chansey. Well, you could have given us anything. I'm gonna name you Y. And we are going to be happy about that because yeah, I don't care if he was transferred. It's not a Lapras. Why would a Lapras go into a Chansey? Oh, we gotta battle you now. That'll be fine. We'll take this out, and as you can see, we've got Giovanni over there that's going to want to battle us because he thinks he can beat us, but he can't because we're the best. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Bow, bow, bow now. Sorry about that. I love singing, as you guys know, and so, the Parafusion, but nothing. We're going to take it out. Alright, that's awesome. So, a Doduo. I believe that's normal flying, isn't it? Does flying resist fighting? I know flying super affects... Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. A pursuiting Doduo. That could have hurt. But we all know that Steven's physical defense is through the roof because he's a pseudo and he's a steel type and everything. So that was great to have. But anyway, he's going to send out an Onyx, Muddy all the way. I'm starting to like our composition really, really much. Wow, English, can't do it. I'm really starting to like our composition of our team. So that's really good. I would prefer to have at least 1 or 2 more Pokemon. Because that just... we'd have options as backup, and 2, we'd just have good Pokemon, which everyone always wants, right? That's always the way to go. So, do we have Paralyzed Heals? I believe we do. Where are they? Here they are. Not the black glasses. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think. I really should give some of these items that are actually decent.
Ah, QB. So we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain.
Well, that's not going to happen, Giovanni, because we're going to take you out. That's exactly what we're going to do. Sailor Wellington is going to send out Napalm. Well, we're going to send out a Steven! We're going to go out into Gravedigger so that we can just double kick this guy to Oblivion. Oblivion. That's a great Keyblade. If you guys get that reference, let me know down in the comment section. It's not my favorite though. Oh wow, baton passing. Wow. Okay, a baton passing Apom, who didn't set up, I don't think. You're gonna use Hail. Just great. Well, I'm just gonna have to Leaf Blade. Sorry, not sorry. You know, I was thinking the other day, why don't you run Pursuit on Pokemon competitively? Like, that would be great for, say, like, if you predict a switch or something like that. You could just use Pursuit, and it would still hit him. That'd be a great way to get chip damage down on someone. You throw out something that you know he's going to have to switch out, and then there you go. You can do some work with him. But, you know, whatever. That's just my opinion. It probably is a terrible idea. But, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyway, he's going to go back into Apom. I'm sorry, I was using the speed up button. I probably shouldn't do that. This is a big battle. But anyway, he's going to go out and do an Apom, so I'm going to go into Gravedigger, and I'm just going to double kick. I'm just going to double kick all the way. Oh, that's right, Apom's poisoned. So we're going to double kick and see what happens. Bam! Bam! Double kick. What? Flinch. You really are going to flinch like that, Gravedigger. And you're going to baton pass again into what? Love Disc. You want to stop baton passing? That would just be amazing. Because I don't want to deal with it. I really don't. You're going to take down me. Well, that's not going to do anything. So sorry about that, bud. I'll tell you what. Question of the day. Who is your favorite leader? You've got Giovanni in 1 and 2. You've got Archie and Maxie in... Oh, stop it! Stop it. You're not even cute. You're a heart-shaped disc. And love is not even spelled right in your name. Come on. What are we in? 2nd grade? I heart you. I-L-U-V-U. Oh, I remember that stuff. That brings me back. But anyway, you've got Archie and Maxie in Gen 3. In Gen 4, that would be who? Team Galactic. Who's the leader of Team Galactic? I believe N is Gen 5. Wow, why am I blanking on this? It's, Cyrus, maybe? I believe it's Cyrus, now that I think about it. But, yeah, I mean, and then you've got N and Getz and all them in Gen 5. And then you've got, wow, I honestly can't even tell you the name of the leader in Gen 6, which you guys are probably going to yell at me for, especially considering I've played through it a few times. But, you know, you do what you got to do. You do what you can do. So anyway, we're going to take on Absol here. He's going to bite us. That's not going to do. Okay. Well, then, that's going to do a lot more than I wanted it to. So we're going to have to go get a Hyper Potion out of here. and we're just gonna have to use it on Gravedigger because wow, that did a lot. Stop double teaming me. I hate double team with a passion just because of the fact that it's just terrible. Because especially, I remember Cynthia's Spirit Tomb used to always do it, and he'd just get all the way up times, you know, +6 evasiveness, and it was just terrible. Whipped up a whirlwind. Great. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's finish it off right here, right now. You know, I really should give a quick claw to someone, but I don't know who yet. Razor Wind, that shouldn't do too much, and as long as this hits, we're going to defeat Giovanni. So that's a great thing. Finally, after all this time and things that we had to do, which was not fun, but defeating him is fun. So there it is, the winter music.
Arg! I lost again?
QB got 4,100 for winning.
Blast it all! You ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fall. QB, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return.
Nope, you're not going to return, but we're going to see you. Because we are going to have to take you on in the 8th gym, which is going to be decently fun. I hope. Well, it depends on what you randomize to. But anyway, we're going to try to get back to the Pokemon Center now and end this episode. Like I said, I apologize it was a long episode, and I apologize that I used the speed up button a lot. But I just wanted to get through it. But we will be back next time, and we will have a lot more fun. We'll take on Sabrina. Maybe even get down to Cinnabar. We'll see what happens. But until then, as you all know, I'm the one and only Keyblade QB. And please, come back next time for more fun. Peace.